am just trying to figure out. This is the first time I ever went live on YouTube, so I'm just trying to see how this is going. But if anybody cares to have watched this, reason why I'm trying to check this is later on tonight I plan to go live. I'm planning an exploration trip. Okay, it sounds like a very immature hobby, but I'm hunting a known cryptid named the Riverside Bridge Monster or the Riverside Brain Tickler. And basically, this is the Santa Ana River in Riverside, California. It's a very like damn near enchanting place to go at nighttime in the winter. I mean, it's like foggy. There's a lot of wild boar there. It's pretty scary to be there by yourself. And a little lowdown on my experience with it. I'm pretty old now. Ever since I was a young kid, we would go exploring in the Santa Ana River, but they pretty much closed it off. So people used to go there like in the summertime, like poor, like blue collar families, nice Mexican families, and me and my friends would. You could park your car like basically by where there's an In and Out Burger. It's a popular burger joint in California on Van Buren. They have this big desert field, and there'd just be a small caravan of people walking past, walking into these access points, and we'd have a good old time. But I've been noticing since like the last 10 years, that's why I'm like very, very political. People, the government, authorities, whatever, they've pretty much been closing off the access points. So throughout the years, it's been much harder and harder to get to. And I've seen people with bows and arrows out there. And if you're an animal lover, and like I am too, I have a cat on this channel, you might know. But wild boar is an invasive, encroaching, basically somewhat of a parasitical force of nature. They destroy things. They breed exponentially. They're very good eating. So, like for example, I'm an animal lover too. I don't care about eating deers. I wouldn't hunt elk or moose unless I was starving. I'd rather hunt wild boar. But because I live in California, running into an aggressive wild boar tonight might be the last thing I want to do because I can't go carrying a shotgun or a 9 millimeter, none of that. Because if I get stopped by cops on the way coming back home, I have to take a bus and a huge way out of my way to see if I can even the access point that I think I know of. I got to see if that's accessible, and if not, I apologize. It means the whole exploration trip is shot to hell, and I had to abandon ship. Last week, I tried to go there through a place that I know of, and I've been incrementally showing some videos about that. They're pretty uneventful. I make my channel for myself, and I'll probably start putting in the comments if it's eventful or not. Like, oh, hey, pardon, this is uneventful, But tonight, if everything works out, it should be eventful because I'm going to show some history of my experience there, and if the camera quality is good, I mean, this place is in abyss, especially in the wintertime. It's very, and then there's pictures of this name for Main Street to Hamner, and the place that I'm trying to go. There's a lot of crazy graffiti there that it's on the Google picture, and I'm trying to prove to people I know that I've been there, know how to get there, and I'm kind of rambling right now, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. But yeah, they've been closing off the access points there, and I gotta make this dramatic a little bit for viewer quality or something like. it is a dangerous hike. There's wild animals, there's crackheads and stuff like that. There's just things if it's breathing, you don't want to run into it down there. And yeah, I mean, in an immature sense, I'm going there on the pretense of running into the bridge monster. When it was seen in the 1950s, it was during like the start of late fall, early winter. I believe it was like November 8th of 19 whatever. The history about it, you can Google the history. Brain tickler, Riverside Bridge monster. Two people back to back that, as far as we know, didn't know each other, didn't collaborate anything. Ran into this cryptid monster. There was a police report. There was apparent damage to a vehicle, a person's vehicle, you know what I mean? Like claw marks or something. So when I'm there at nighttime, I could totally see a creature like that actually existing, whether you want to call it a trick of the mind or just like your own sense of fear, like your fear of the dark kicking in. But I've been down there during this time of year, and it is pretty alarming. It's adventure. Come trying to document welcome to the show, guys. Like, you're welcome to come along. I'm gonna see if I can go live tonight and show some of those things. That's what I'm practicing doing. See how it is to go live. But yeah, anyways, you get the point. And another thing that I wanted to freaking complain about superfluous laws, Karens always ruining the fun, and how we should have more like libertarian values or something is I would rather go into this abyss with my hunting spears, but I'm not going to be able to walk there because I'm not going to be able to bring a hunting spear because, for example, I got to take the bus more than halfway there, and then when I have to basically waste and lose the spear if I even got it there because when I'm walking back on Hamner and Main Street, there's sheriff patrol, man. They're already looking at a guy like me, like, what the hell is that? You know, that's why I call myself the Sasquatch. El Squatcho is the name of my channel right now. So, I mean, I could rant on and on about how Karens have ruined our fun. Heard a big old bang. So I better go do my rounds or my patrol. I don't know if you heard that bang, but yeah, good for me. And what else is going to say? So yeah, tonight I'm going to attempt that. I'm going to see if this thing actually posted this live thing, and so I can't go there with my hunting spear. Definitely not going to go there with strapped with a weapon. So I mean, it's a pretty precarious hobby to do. I have to precariously and vulnerably go. I mean, I'm actually more afraid of law enforcement trying to find some reason to get mad at me. Welcome to the chat. Oh, hey, man, how you doing, bro? I'm just iterating that tonight I'm attempting some hiking or exploration thing at the Santa Ana River, and wish you guys could be there. I just gave a whole diatribe about how this isn't like an easy hobby to do, and I apologize out there if this wasted your time because last time I was there, I believe that the night was running out. I'm gonna have to clear up and go back to work the next day. So I had to abandon ship, and it took me all night long. I mean, I was so sore from walking over to find where I believe is an access point to get to where I was 5 or 6 years ago at the Santa Ana River. It's like basically an abyss at this time of year. It's like fearfully enchanting. And there's like mist and like fog emulating from the water. There's a lot of wild boar. One time I was there, and a flashlight was futile because the flashlight is echoing off all this mist and it's just reflecting back at you like shining a flashlight into a mirror. And for if anybody's watching this right now, my bad that I can't see any comments or anything. I'm testing out going live for the first time because I'm going to see if I could try to go live tonight if I can get through to where I was about 5 years ago, and I'm trying to go explore and where the bridge monster of Riverside was sighted. It's a cryptid. It's a known cryptid going back to the 50s. And there's like a Google picture that shows the underpass, this graffiti and stuff like that. So that's basically my destination point. And yeah, so I forget where I was going with that. I got to get back to work, but just testing out if this live thing works. And again, like I'm spending a lot of energy tonight, and I've been packing all the gear just to see if I can get there. And if tonight, if it's blocked off, if the government blocks something off, um, if there's no access point, because what I saw looked like an access point. I don't know if I'm gonna have to tread in water or whatever. I got waterproof boots that hurt like hell to wear, but you get the point, guys. And my bad if I waste your guys' time. If this hiking trip or exploration trip is a dud, I have somewhere else in mind that I don't know if I could get to within a week or so. But that one to me is not as eventful. But I mean, the danger of that one would be coyotes. There is possible meth heads. It'll give you a great view because it's up hills. But the one I'm going to tonight, again, it's like a precarious place to go, and I because there's Karens everywhere. This is California. I definitely can't go there strapped. I can't be walking around with my hunting spear because I got to basically take the bus more than halfway there, wiggle my way into something that is hopefully some access point. You get the point. But anyways, it's an abyss, and that's where I'm hoping to spend my little day off at. And anyways, guys, keep on rocking in the free world or something like that, and testing this live thing. And God bless. Peace out. I don't even know where the off button is. I guess it's the X. Your stream will stop immediately, and your guests will no longer be live. So, anyways, guys, feel free to comment. I'll try to get back to it. I got to wrap up my work night. And again, guys, God bless and stay safe.